Hello and welcome. My name is Yaul Haq and just demonstrating the library system data written as the Java assignment. I just seen many examples on Google's and YouTube, but no one is appealed to me. So I just decided to write my own and demonstrate in front of you. So if I open the Eclipse, so I used the object-oriented techniques, and I break the assignment into the different classes. For example, add book, add member, book, read, write, issue book, library, and library GUI members, modify books, modify members, return book, show all book, and show all members. If I run this program, so that's my starting window. Is be a librarian login. So if the librarian login is put the password in, we'll take to the main window. On the main window there will be a different functionalities available, like add book, delete book, update add member, delete member, update member, issue book, return book, show all members, generate report, and exit. First of all, I'm going to interview book record. Book ID should be unique. If I start from 1, and book will be a Java for beginners. Sorry, I think I just put to the wrong spell. And author will be a Robert LaForce. It could be any. So here is set to be a in the loan type. Will be a short loan, standard loan, and reference. If I put the reference, this book cannot. You can't borrow this book on short loan for 7 days and standard loan for 28 days. So I put the standard loan, and because each item has a different fine category, like some is low, medium, and high, so I put it low. Record successfully added. I just check in a flat file. Yeah, flat file created. That's the book I just entered. And what I do, I just interview more books, like number 2, C++, book, and author. Okay, I put my own author. Yeah, so Shalom. That's written by me. Yeah, it should be high. Another book we entered, and then I add another book, like 3. That's PHP book, or PHP book. That's written by me as well. So I'll be put into reference and mediums. Alright, I just check there is updating in. Alright, that's a 3 book I just entered, and what I do the system automatically is updating our my file as well. Yeah, flat file. When I say it to be a unique ID, what happen if I enter to the same ID for another book? Fox Pro, then author should be Annie. That's Charlon. See, when I say the unique ID, you can't say put the unique ID. For example, if I got the 1000 record, the librarian or user don't know which ID already entered. So system should check when I enter the ID and press the add button. First of all, the system will check against to the all existing IDs. The IDs available will generate the error message like the entered book already exists. So if it's not, then I just put 4. This time, if it's no duplicate ID, we'll enter that one. Next, the delete. If I enter any ID which doesn't exist, if enter ID doesn't exist, for example, I put the 4 record V4. I just want to delete that one. The record successfully deleted. Just showing in my flat file as well. You see, the 4th is gone now. Yes, deleted. So work is good. So update. Right, in update book, I just thinking that's the only way we can change alter to the loan type. For example, the author will be the same, book ID will be the same, a title will be the same. Only we can change to be the loan type. So what I do, if I go back and check, that's third book, that's the reference book. We can't borrow. If I want to change to the third book, to be loan type, and here, so if I go back, third book, loan type, Vishal loan, the record successfully updated. So that's reference updated into the loan, short loan, yeah. Add new member. I'm going to add new member. Member ID 1. First name Zia. Last name Ohag. And address ABC Sutray UK. Okay. Here on the member type, like student, staff, library staff, and associate. If you put the associate, you're not able to borrow this book. And these all have the different the loan limit. So I put the student, and ideally the system should take automatically, but at this point I would enter manually. For example, the student have the 15 loan book. So this is very important as well. When you borrow the book, if the user will cross the limit like more than 15, the system will stop him automatically. Add member, member add successfully. Add new member. I'm just going to put second one. Enter name Saad Olhak and address him ABC Street UK. A is staff and he got him a 20. Add member. Then and put an other member like 3. Enter name as Ohad, then XYZ straight. Oh no, what writing here? Straight. So he will be associate and he got 0. Add member successfully. It's the same like if I put to be same ID like I did other before. Or if I leave anything enter is not provided, it will tell me the enter the all informations into the text boxes for the information. And if I fill that one, then it's the same. If I put to the same ID which already exists, it will not let me do it. This is a unique ID. So delete member, we can delete same like enter the member ID and delete from here. If I go back and check, and I created that one. See the 3 member I entered. One is associated staff and student, that's 15 limit and 20. That's work very fine. So update member, if I go to the update member, first of all I enter the member ID which are going to be free. Search member, when I search member, all the detail of member will come here. And if I want to the current limit is 0, or if I want to change into staff now and put the limit 20 and current taken and outstanding fine, that's all the information will provide. Update member, the member has updated successfully. If I go back to here and check, before I was associate, okay, you can see that that's a staff now and limit is 20, that's the update as well. Then issue book, if I go back and check, one Java standalone low and availability is the yes here and in stock here. And if I go back and check the members, I check the first state UK student loan 15 taken, current taker is 0 and 0. Right, I just go into issue book now. Member 1, book ID 1, and enter member 1, that's the current date today, system take automatically, and you have to enter manually. 15/01/2015, that's the return date, and issue book. Book is issued successfully. And issue book, it will change here as well. If you see, first book there was 00, no while telling book is available, availability is no, that's the issue book and that's the current book. All information change. And if you see, go back to the members and you can see that was a limit 15, before that was taken out 0, no is taken out 1. So it change. And the reason behind it, if I go to the issue book again, and book is now 1 and member is 1 again, and due back date is 15/1/2015. So if I try to issue book again, which already is out, it will not let me do it because it will check the availability. Availability is no at the moment. But if I try to enter another book, book number 2, book successfully taken, but it changed here from here as well. For example, oh no, what did books, you can see the second book is now available as well. And if I go to the members, first member taken 2 book now. He can take till 15. When he goes to the 15, he will not allow to take another extra ones. So if I go back to the return book, and return book, what did you? Return book here. Return book. Which book one? Return book ID 1. And if I put the member ID is different, and there was 1, 12, 15, 1. That's how to put manually at the moment. It should ideally take automatically change. But if I, the one book is taken by the member number first, but I'm trying to return with the third. Correct the book book ID or member ID. We're not allowed to the take because they should be same which has taken out. If I take to the one, or if I generate put the one phone fine because I wasted my time. So return book now. Return book is successfully because when I entered it was a book ID and the member ID was 1. So it'll be a shame ID when we return the book. If I go back to the flat file now, so I check. The member is currently 1 return book, but it got to the 1.5 as well here. And if I go back to the book ID, you can see that that's the same book is returned now. The availability is yes, in stock now. And relevantly, if I go back to the show all book, that is, you can see we can see the list of all book which are available. That's the all book, show all books which in library show here, and all loan which is already rented book. That's the only book who rented, that's due on 15/1, and that's the borrower ID as well. For example, when the librarian can check show ID, will check the book title and the borrower ID there as well, so you can trace the borrower who is already taken, and you can check the date, return date. If the return date is over, you can take an action like send letter or something, emails. You can go to the members and search member, send it. That's if generate the full report for ban. And show all members. Show all members, that's the already member, all members we got here. And show only the current borrowers, which is a borrower which already rented book. That's the one, the ID number 1, which already is 1 taken down. Other rest of them are not taken, so it's only shown here only the borrowers which already currently borrowed the book. Show borrower in down. Generate report. Generate report. All book reports successfully generated. You can generate the all loan report, successfully generated. All member reports successfully generated, and all borrower report successfully generated. Go to main. If I go exit, because all reported are generated, so it was telling them where it is. If I go back, that's the reported are generated. That's the all member report. All the members here. I generated the report for all member report here, all book report, all books here, all members, and current borrower report. There's the only one borrower I got, and that's the on loans, which is the on loan book. This book is out, and the rest of all in stock. Yeah, only showing to the which book is on loan. So I just created into the object oriented, and next video I will show how to create this amazing library system. That was a lovely software to write, and if you write you will learn a lot. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ziaul Haq. Thank you. See you again. Yeah, thanks a lot.